Okay, hello there, friends. It has been a while, and I feel like before we jump back into content, we are due for a little bit of a life update. If you're looking around and you're like, where are you? That's a part of the life update. A few things I want to go over. If you read the title, I'm gonna go over all of them, and we're gonna get into it. Also, if this is your first impression of me, I'm sorry, I'm just kidding. But hi, my name is Tayllor Lloyd. I'm your new tech bestie. I also do lifestyle content and I'm trying to get into some fitness and wellness as well. So I mean, if you're into that kind of stuff, then go ahead and subscribe and join the fam. But yeah, okay, life update number one. We moved again. Yeah, I know. I've talked about this a little bit on Instagram if you follow me there, but we just moved last summer, okay? We moved into a nice house we really loved. And basically what happened was when we originally moved into the house, the owner was going to sell the house in 3 to 5 years. And we were like, okay, 3 to 5 years, that gives us time to like save up, decide what we wanna do. Hey, maybe we'll wanna buy this house. I don't know, right? But we got time to figure it out. We did not have time because 10 months later, they came back and said, actually, we need to sell the house now. We were like, oh, now? And they were like, now. So we had to move because we definitely, after living there for 10 months, loved the house, did not like the neighborhood, felt very, very, very isolated. And just couldn't commit to living in a neighborhood that felt that isolating. So we're in a new house. I'm actually in my new office, which I'm about 90% finished designing. I wanted to take my time in this new house and like make my office more comfy, cozy. I felt like my last office was really like functional and industrial. I didn't want to go for that vibe, so I wanted to make it more warm and cozy. I think I did a good job. I'll show y'all some sneak peeks of what we got going on. Went a total different way with storage. I now have these like Billy cabinets from IKEA storing all of my things. Still have my 2 desks. I have a framed TV on the wall that I really love. It's the TCL one, the same one that's in my living room, which, speaking of living room, that's probably the second area I love the most in this house. We've definitely been trying to do more interior design here, just make our spaces feel more warm. I feel like in the last house, we just didn't. We didn't do that. So that is a goal in this home. I have some projects that I want to take y'all along for. As for my office, I did do some short form content. I'll give you guys an official office tour as soon as I am done. But so far, I love it. So based off what y'all seen, let me know what y'all think. Update number 2, way left field, but something I want to talk about. So I'm currently 7 days post-op, and you're probably like, post-op of what? But 7 days ago, I got lipo 360 and arm lipo, and I wanted to talk about it before I was gonna do it, but then my nerves got the best of me. Child, let me see this through and then we can talk about it, okay? So now that I'm 7 days post-op, I definitely feel more comfortable opening up about what I got and why I got it and things like that. So let's start with the why, because I feel like people are gonna be like, what the hell? What the helly? We're gonna take it back to almost 10 years ago when I had my son. If you didn't know, I'm a mommy.
I'm a mommy.
Mommy?
I'm a mom.
Mamacita.
Okay, no, but I'm a mom, okay? I had my son when I was 22. No, I had him when I was 23, okay? So fairly young. I got married when I was 22. After I had my son, things definitely changed physically for me. And I probably, by the time I was 25, I was like, I want a boob job. I want this, I want that. I'm glad I was broke, okay? Because I feel like I would have made so many decisions and not given my body enough time to like see what it was gonna do. Obviously, I didn't do anything from then until now. And at this point in my life, I am 32, okay? So we're almost 10 years later, because I'll be 33 this year. I've let my body do its thing. I've worked out from 2017 consistently until now. Obviously, I was left with stretch marks, extra skin, and boobs that felt like and looked like I breastfed. So none of that was gonna change in the gym, but as far as like toning up, building muscle, just trying to like figure out what my body shape was gonna look like, I put my heart and soul into that shit. If anybody knows, y'all follow me on any of my other social medias, y'all know like I work out consistently. So after putting my body through the ringer and trying all the diets and trying all the things, my mommy pouch went nowhere. I mean, she was overstaying her welcome. And for me, this was just one of those things where it's like, it bothers you, change it, stop complaining. Right? I always kind of knew surgery would be the better option for me with the pain points that I had, which were loose skin and a mommy pouch, but I didn't really know what surgery, and I was deathly afraid of tummy tucks. Like, and I also felt like I didn't need one. I'm just like, damn, is there anything could just tighten up the skin a little bit and like snatch me up? And yes, so I went to go see Dr. Chow. He's in Austin. I'll share his socials below. If you go see him, tell him Tayllor sent you, okay? But I went to go see Dr. Chow and we talked about all our options for all my insecurities, right? And we settled on 2 things, essentially, lipo and then a lift. I decided to do them separately because he had the option to do a wake lipo, which I didn't really want to get put under. Looking back, I'm like, I probably could have got put under, it was fine, but I didn't, and I was like, I want to do a wake lipo. He had the option, that's what we went with. So I got a wake lipo 360. So that is all the way around, like front to back. And then I got skin tightening. This was the key, okay? They do this thing called J plasma, or some places call it Renuvian, which is like under the skin. So it's like not very invasive, but it's like, you can't do this at a med spa. You gotta get it surgical, okay? But they go in and they tighten up your skin from underneath. That is what I wanted, and that is what I felt like would give me the result I was looking for, where it's like, it's not perfect, it's not gonna get rid of your stretch marks, but it will tighten up that loose skin in that area. So I got lipo 360 and then J plasma skin tightening. I also got arm lipo because this is gonna sound dumb, but basically when you get lipo and you gain weight, it doesn't typically go back to the areas you got lipo, right? But it will go to other areas. My arms have always felt like they were bigger than my body. So when I learned that, oh yeah, you gain weight, it's not gonna go back to this area, it could go to your arms, immediately no. Absolutely not. So I just got my arms lipo as well. And then I'm probably gonna go back at a later date and do my boobs. I just wanna do a lift. I don't want no more boobs. I've had big boobs in my life. I'm gonna get a lift, maybe a little bit of a reduction, and we'll talk about that when we get there. But right now I am recovering from lipo. I have on my, what is this? My faja. Obviously, I did not get a BBL because, you know, sometimes people say like, oh, I got lipo 360, and then people are like, you're lying, got a BBL. If I did, I would not be sitting. I can tell you that. I actually was scared of BBLs because the healing and recovery process seemed a lot more extensive, and I just didn't want to do that. Plus, I like sitting down, and I like my butt. There's nothing wrong with my butt. I don't need a big old booty. I just wanted a tight little waist. So that's what I got. If you've been looking for me over the past week, I've just been recovering. Honestly, the recovery was not bad at all. Day 1, I was like up and moving. Day 2, I went to Whole Foods. I moved slow. It does feel uncomfortable. There is pain included, okay? Because I don't want to be like, oh, you can just run a mile. You cannot. It's very uncomfortable, very tingly, very painful and like prickly, and there's lots of swelling, and you have to be compressed all the time. I have to wear garments for the next 3 weeks nonstop, and then another 3 weeks, 12 hours a day. Doing this in the summer is not my best work because I live in Austin, Texas, and it's hot. But I wanted to do this when I had the like time block, because I travel for work all the time and I really didn't have a lot of gaps. And by the time August hits, bus, club, bus, another bus, like I don't have time. So I knew I was gonna need to get it done sooner than later. Also, the reason I'm sharing this, because a lot of people are like, well, that's not very tech related. Like, why are you sharing this? It's because I stand on being transparent. Okay, I built my audience on being transparent. I always keep it real with y'all, and there's never gonna be a day that I do something like this and I don't share it because I like to work out and I like to share my workouts and what I eat. And I never wanna give y'all the impression that like, oh, she just woke up like this, or you know what I mean? Like, no, I work my ass off before lipo. I work my ass off after lipo. I work my ass off regardless, but I just want to make sure that we're all on the same page. So I just want to share that in the name of transparency. I know I don't have to. There are plenty of people that go get procedures like this all the time and they don't feel the need to share it and they don't want to share it, and they really don't have to. Honestly, they don't really have to. But for me, I wanted to share this with y'all. Number 3, I have been in a little bit of a creative rut, and that came from me feeling like my content was looking and getting redundant. This is a personal creative swirl. Like, I feel like we all get in our head about our content and then feel like, you know, whatever we feel about it, and then it spirals and you're like, I don't want to create anything. So for the past like few months, I've just been struggling with creating consistently because I've been really in my head. I would say over the past like 2 weeks, I've started to try to get out of my head and remember that like the best thing I can do is show up how I am, as who I am with what I have, and like, you know, post consistently. for my audience. So I'm really trying to get back in the swing of things, y'all. Now that we are settled and moved, that was the other thing. I didn't really have an office because I was like building an office. So now that we have the office and everything is like in its place, y'all should be getting more content, especially here from me, but also like more short form content. I'm also really excited to do more lifestyle stuff, like love tech down. If you know me, you know I'm a nerd through and through. Like most of this comes from me just nerding out and being nosy. But I also want to share more bits of my life, more morning routines and just like spend the day with me's and, you know, as well as like monthly favorites, tech faves, things like that. More, just a little bit more. So yeah, that's what's been going on. Now, for the future, I have some travel coming up in a couple of weeks. I'm still obviously recovering. I'm only on day 7, but I will say I feel good. I did have my 1-week post-op checkup. That went really well. I got cleared to work out. I can soak in the tub and stuff at week 2. So my incisions look good. And if y'all have any other questions about lipo, y'all can drop them down in the comment section. Happy to answer them. So yeah, I guess with that being said, I'm going to get back to work, which means scripting and working on more videos to create for y'all. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.